Hello, my name is Liz Ashley, and welcome to my channel. So, today we are going to be talking about something that's actually really serious, which is why I don't have my usual funny intro. Because this is a serious video, a very serious video. Trigger warning before we get into this video. This video is going to talk about emotional abuse, threats of physical abuse, and stuff like that. So let's get into the video. All right, so if you have been on the internet lately, then you know that there is a YouTuber called IamAlexx. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, IamAlexx. His ex-girlfriend created a Google Doc and linked all of these videos and audio recordings and a document full of their text messages and messages on Discord, showing basically her proof of of this mental and emotional and threats of physical abuse. And honestly, I read through it. I read through the document a little bit, and it's crazy. I've watched some reaction videos. I did go to the document, the Google Doc link. So we're gonna react to some of those audio recordings, and then we're gonna talk about some of what his friends have said, because he's friends with a lot of other creators. But yeah, that's basically the intro to the whole story. So let's get into it. So IamAlexx is a YouTuber. He's a pretty big commentary YouTuber. He's been doing this for a while. Like I said, he has a lot of YouTuber friends that are pretty big. Someone that I watch pretty frequently actually is iNabber. And I initially realized or recognized who this was, and I was like, oh my god, wait, that's iNabber's like podcast co-host, because that's his podcast co-host. And I remember being like, no, I must be mistaking him for someone else, and then I looked again and I was like, no, I was not mistaken. That's iNabber's podcast co-host. So I'll talk about the reactions to this and everything after we go through it, but that's basically who IamAlexx is now. Alice hers, I think. I'm not sure how to say her name, so I apologize. But her name is Alice, and she dated IamAlexx for a while, and he, from what we're gonna see, was very emotionally abusive, and it's just wild, truly, honestly. What he says to her, it's crazy to me. If I'm not sure if he's gonna say it in here. If he does, I'm gonna, of course, take it out in my video. But he says the N-word a lot, which I don't understand. Like, can we all agree that white people should not say that word? I think that's something we can all agree on. Recently, I guess it's not, because a lot of people seem to think that they can say it. You can't. Don't say it. That's not okay. Like, if you are white, don't say it. Just don't say it. It's really not that difficult. It's really not. I don't understand why this is, I don't understand why this is something that people think is worthy of debate or worthy of trying to do. I don't get it. So just forewarning you, of course I'll cut it out if he does say that. I don't know where he says it in here. I just know he does say it a lot. And he says it in like text messages and stuff. So, you know, he's he's obviously not the greatest person. Let's just put it that way. And something that a lot of people have pointed out is that, he has a lot of friends. He's been in this commentating space for a while now on YouTube, and a lot of people just thought he was like this good guy, person, because he would react to things that, like I've reacted to, like JoJo and stuff like that, and has been very harsh on people. Now, when I try to do reaction videos, I do try to do them like not as harsh. Sometimes I can be, but I try not to be so harsh. But, it is kind of hypocritical that he's out here like being this comment. It's a little ironic and hypocritical that he's out here being this like commentary reaction YouTuber, and then he has like this dark secret. And he said that in on his JoJo, like, oh, JoJo has a dark secret, and now this came out. But yeah, so I like I said, I've watched some reaction videos to this. I haven't listened to the audio like by myself on my own. So we're gonna react to that right now. This is an audio of them. I guess she's talking to him. He's online and they're on Discord. I'm not on Discord, so I don't know much about Discord. Yeah. Okay. Okay. They say the R word a lot too. They say a lot of words, okay? Just trigger warning. I'm gonna take the R word out too, but like they say a lot of words. But she's basically what she's doing right now is Alice is naming off the things that he has called her, and he has called her the R word, he's called her the C word, which is now okay to say, but I don't want to say it on YouTube. Uh so yeah.
You're just fucking brain dead.
Yeah, I'm very brain dead, yeah.
Is that why you decided to go on the fucking offensive instead of the, maybe... I don't know what to call what you did. It was weird. It's always weird. You always take the fucking weird route. Just do the normal route, which is... Just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend.
Yeah, acting like this is all just me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
Okay,
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up. Because this one, genuinely, this one, you fucked this, royally fucked this.
Okay, so she's like crying. So they're on Discord and they're calling each other. So I guess you can call people on Discord. It kind of looks like Slack. Slack is what I know how to use. It looks a little bit like Slack. So it looks like he can call her. So he's calling her on Discord. And this is the part that a lot of people are talking about where he's like threatening violence. He's threatening to bash her head in with a brick. Now, I read through a lot of those text messages, but that is similar to a lot of what the text messages were saying. It's really honestly insane. Like that's an insane thing to say to some person. Okay, so some of these text messages. So he says, so like they would go into these cycles where, he would get really upset with her and he would threaten her like that, and then she would be like, "Okay, fine," and ignore him, and then he would just send her message after message after message after message. And she'd be like, "You can't give me 10 minutes to calm down." And then he said, "Am I a mind reader? You hung up on me before I could say anything. You effing R word. Ha ha ha. You knew. And she said, "Stop calling me that, Alex." And he said, "How much that pissed me off. Cry. I don't care." She said, "I am crying." He would literally just like spam her, and he said, "Idiot, talk." She said, "Yawn." And he said, "You text like a R word, so call me. You say everything wrong on text." She said, "I'll stop then." And he said, "It's because you're effing stupid, so call me." She said, "Nope." And she said, "I'm not, so I'm not going to call her." So she said she wasn't going to call. And then he said, "Yes, you clearly are." And she said, "Bye." And then he said, "Bye, F you, weird effing idiot, you win, F you, F you." And he just sent it over and over and over and over again. So she would want to stop the conversation because he was calling her names. And then he would come back and just blow up her phone. And she said, "Understand I didn't call because you're insulting me." And he said, "F you, F you." Okay, and then one time she said, "Please don't be silly over this. I'm just scared of annoying you." And he said, "Yeah, okay, it's all good, smiley face, another time." So, like, she was scared to text him things and scared to annoy him because he would go off the handle. And then he'd be like, "Oh, it's all good. It's fine." Like nothing ever happened. And so this is another time when they got in a fight, and she said, I just said, "I understand you." And you said, "You hate me. Goodbye." He said, and she said, "Have a good day, man." And okay. And this is what he said to her: "Stop effing talking over me. You're unbearable. You're unbearable to talk to. I can't cope with it. You got what you wanted. See ya." And she said, I didn't. I wanted she said, "I didn't. I wanted reassurance. I got an argument instead." And then he said, "Shut up." And then he said, "Please F off." And then she said, "I'm annoying for saying I still want to see you." And he said, "Permanently. Oh my God. shut the F up. I said to forget all of this. I said to forget all of this and let me see you after you said you hate me. And he said, I hate you genuinely. She said, stop. And he said, you set this up. And so he would just go back and forth like that. And there's actually later text messages where where she doesn't respond and he's like trying to get her back and to it's basically a love bomb to, okay, I finally got her back, to now I hate you. You're, calling her all these names, and it's just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And that's basically what it is. And it's honestly sad, and it's really sad. It's just really sad because that can take a toll on a person, and that's just like I don't know. I don't even know what to say, honestly. Okay, so let's listen to the next one. Okay, so that's why I'm gonna pro and you're not. So this one is interesting to me because he okay.
I think I may have said like 100 times to the point where it's actually really hard to follow what I'm saying because it's so flexible. I've gone, you could do this, but you might be able to do that, but you might be able to do that, and you might be able to do this, and this might work, but you might be able to do that, and it sounds fucking mental. I don't even understand how you could possibly actually follow along to it. Like most of my friends struggle to actually understand what I'm saying, but that's why I'm a professional and you're all not. And then when you go, I don't like this, it's a not.
Okay, so that was him saying like, I guess this is why a lot of people think he's a narcissist, because he's basically saying like, this is why I'm a professional at like YouTube and you're not, because I'm so good at this. And it's like, okay, first of all, like, yeah, I guess, yeah, you were good at it, which is why you got big, but like his friends are also good at it and are also professional. So he kind of was throwing his friends under the bus for that for a second. In another thing, he also says he's like, well, I'm a famous YouTuber. And it's like, dude, first of all, like I mean, I don't know if famous is the right word, to be frank, but yeah, that's a weird thing. Like, okay. Okay, so this is the video. Okay, so there's just like a whole video of him being like, I'm just broken. Alice, please don't end it like this. Hey, I sent you a message on Facebook. You haven't opened them. And he just sends it Facebook every single day. Hello, can you see this? If so, reply and block me on Facebook. I won't call you or anything. I can send voice notes. Oh my God, it just keeps going. Oh my God. He said, so I feel just, oh my God. I mean, this is crazy.
Like massive issues there. And you think you can just fucking ignore them because like, well, what's the worst that can happen? I don't know. Your boyfriend's a fucking famous internet celebrity and doesn't trust these people because he has to keep his circle small. Because you might not have anything to fucking lose, because your life might be down the fucking drain, but I still have quite a lot that I would like to fucking give. You're making it incredibly fucking hard for me. Just like Lewis did.
Yeah.
I fucking hate all of you. You guys are fucking like I can't make any videos with Paul Preach.
So that's a wild video, and it's wild because it's really come back to haunt him. It's just wild the amount of times he says he hates her. Like, it's really not okay. And then, like, the part that I think is wild is that, first of all, he's talking about, I guess, a friend that he also hates, who I don't know who that is. But then he also talks about how, like, he's like, well, I'm a famous influencer and that's why I got to keep my circle small because I still got things to do. And it's like, one, your circle may be small because of how you act, because of you. And two, like, I think this has pretty much ruined him. Do I think that he can still make videos? I don't know. I'm not sure. Is Illuminati still making videos? I actually don't know if she is. She now Illuminati is a similar case, where she also had a YouTube channel where she called out people and she was a commentary YouTube. And she ended up, and well, she's a landlord, so I feel like that says, a lot about what we need to know about her. But she also, okay, that's my one laugh for this video. She also, my one joke for this video. She also, like, she had a lot of abusive tactics when it came to her ex and the way she ran her I guess content creation, and she lost a lot of subscribers, and I don't know if she's been able to, I don't know, I think someone said I don't know, there was a video about her not posting anymore or something like that, because I know she's going through a lot of legal stuff because of all of this. And so do I think he can still post videos? I actually don't know. Like, again, like people like Colleen Ballinger and Shane Dawson and all these people, they just don't get canceled, right? They just keep going and they keep making videos and they're fine. So do I think he'll still have an audience? Maybe, because there are, of course, like people on Twitter that are trying to defend him, you know, like, oh, this is cropped or whatever. But for the most part, everyone's like, yeah, no, he's a piece of shit, like, obviously, quite frankly, and are realizing it and are like, yeah, no. So do I think that he still has a future on YouTube? I'm not sure. And so it's funny that he's saying this, because it's like, dude, by you being a horrible person, like, and being horrible and like abusive towards people, like, yeah, now you may not have, you may not be able to keep going. You may not be, he's definitely not going to be as successful. Like, he's definitely not going to be, he's not going to get the same views or whatever, is wild, because it's like, okay, well, now your life is the one down the drain. Like, you're saying that to people, you're being all high and mighty on your little horse because you think you're just the man because you're YouTube famous. And like, yeah, you're a commentator, but are you really like YouTube famous? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a weird, that's weird to me, but I just feel really bad for her. So I hope people can support her. And, you know, believe her. Of course, she has a lot of proof. So, like, of course, I believe her. But it's just wild. And, you know, a lot of the reaction to this, like, of course, the whole internet has been talking about it. And of course, the whole internet has been like, yeah, no, this is not okay. This is not okay. And like I said, he has a lot of other friends in this space, iNabber being one of them. And iNabber is a very big channel. And he came out with a story on Instagram and posted, like, you know, this is horrible and I didn't know about this. I didn't know he was like like this towards her, and you know, it's just really hard for me. And but he totally was like, I'm not, you know, I'm not with him. I'm not with it. Like, I want nothing to do with that. So it's good. I'm glad he came out and talked about it. And a lot of his other friends did too. He's had 2 other exes come out and confirm that this is how he acts and that he acted in a similar way towards them. There's a lot going on, and I might have to do like a part 2, just like basically what happens after this. And if iNabber ever makes a video, because iNabber makes similar videos about people like IamAlexx. And so, and he makes like, he delves, he delves into all the details. His videos are like hours long, and they're really good. And so I'm hoping maybe he'll make a video about it, or he'll do something more about it, other than just like a story, you know, on Instagram. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's happening. It's wild. And, you know, I don't know. IamAlexx hasn't responded. He hasn't said anything. I don't know what there is to say, but apologize. Not that apology is gonna fix anything, nor would, I don't know if he would even mean it, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just wild, and this is crazy. And I hope, you know, I wish her the best, and I hope that, like, you know, she can get through it. And honestly, she's better off without him. So I'm glad they're not together. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, that's the story. And yeah, that's it. All right. Well, I will see you in the next video. That will be much more fun. Yeah. Bye.